This is the story of the sea that refused to forget us, even when humanity was long gone. When Earth collapsed under pollution and nuclear fire, humanity fled. Colossal starships carried millions into the unknown, leaving behind a wounded planet. The oceans, once blue, alive, and endless, turned black with ash and chemical scars. Humanity thought they had left behind a dying world, but they were wrong. The oceans had never been silent. Beneath the waves, they remembered. Across millennia, Earth's seas healed. Coral regrew, strange new life forms adapted to radiation, and the tides continued to rise and fall. But something else had happened. Water, the great collector of DNA, whispers, and fragments of history, had become more than chemistry. It had become a collective memory. Every wave carried traces of those who had once stood at the shore, laughter, tears, voices, names. And so the sea began to whisper, Aiden, Hana, Liwei, Amara. It remembered us. 1,000 years later, the descendants of those who had fled came back, not out of love, but curiosity. They returned as archaeologists, explorers, strangers to their own birthplace. Their ships touched down near the last untouched ocean, and the waves rose to meet them, not with storms, not with silence, but with voices. The ocean called their names. The crew was stunned. Scientists recorded what they thought was interference, but the truth was undeniable. The ocean had evolved into a planetary intelligence. It spoke not with words, but with memory. It showed them visions of lost cities, children playing by the shore, wars that had scorched the sky, and moments of love long forgotten. The ocean did not hate. It did not forgive. It simply remembered. And then the sea made an offer. Take back what you have lost. Remember who you were, or let me keep it forever. The crew was divided. Some feared that restoring old memories would also restore the darkness that had nearly destroyed them. Others believed forgetting their past meant losing their humanity. While they argued, the ocean began to sing. A song made of tides, winds, and heartbeats, a hymn of all who had ever lived. The youngest astronaut wept. She whispered, "If we don't remember, then we are no longer human." They accepted. And in that instant, the floodgates of memory opened. The crew saw faces they had never met, stories they had never lived, yet felt as if they were carved into their very bones. The ocean whispered softly, "Now, I no longer have to remember alone." Humanity left Earth again, but this time they carried not only their technology, they carried their soul. And across the horizon, the waves continued to sing, forever calling the names of mankind. This is the last in our series of videos inspired by the incredible artwork of the late, great Wayne Barlow. If you'd like to pay tribute to him or just explore more of his amazing work, there's a link in the description. Thank you for watching. My name is your narrator. Until next time, may the tides keep you safe and the currents carry you home.